Good evening, everyone, and welcome back again into the meeting rooms. I hope you all guys are doing well. Yeah, so let's start from dollar index. What kind of possibilities we may have in this week? Okay, let's look at the short term, medium term, and longer term trade setups. Okay, so for longer run, when we look at the dollar index, nothing has changed on dollar index for longer term. Yeah, so longer term view still bullish. We are bullish for the upside. Okay, we are still bullish for the upside. All right, so here are two things which you guys need to understand clearly. Yeah, there are two behaviors into the market. Okay, two behaviors. The first is impulse and the other behavior is correction. Yeah, this correction might be triangle, flag, flat channel, or or expanding triangle, symmetrical triangle, yeah, or shock. So all these patterns are trend continuation patterns, yeah. So these patterns tells you the trader's behavior. Okay, are they interested to market or not? Okay, and what kind of buyers or sellers are interested into that specific part or into that specific patterns, yeah. And that pattern formation gives you a sense of direction where the next move gonna go. Okay, this specific part gives you a sense of direction. This specific behavior of traders gives you a sense of direction where market's gonna go. Either market's gonna go to the downside or gonna go to the upside. Yeah, so market movers, you will see, all the time are those who generate impulse. Okay, who generates impulse, they set the trend. Okay, so correction do not set the trend. Okay, so correction continue with the previous trend. All right, so this is very much important to understand. There are only two types of behavior in the market. What one forms impulse, okay, and the other one forms correction. This behavior set the direction of the trend. Okay, and this behavior continues with the previous trend. Okay, and this part forms specific patterns. So you guys need to understand, you guys need to identify this part. Okay, this part do not form any pattern. These behaviors form patterns. Okay, these behaviors do not form any patterns. You will see market gonna move aggressively into a specific directions. Okay, and this part forms couple of patterns: flat channel, flag, or triangle. Yeah, or triangle or flag. Okay, so we can see over there the strong impulse was there. Yeah, the strong impulse was there, and that impulse has broken out this trend continuation pattern at this place. Okay, now correctively it is testing the broken place or forming a throwback back to that trend continuation patterns. All right, and that corrective move back to the pattern or throwback can come up to this place. Yeah, can test the previous trend. What we can see over there, this is correction. This is not a impulsive move or not going to set a new trend to the other directions. Okay, so this is a corrective move. So very likely price gonna come close to this trend line and gonna bounce back. Okay, gonna form another trend continuation pattern here at this place, which we are anticipating since very long. Okay, so these two behaviors you guys need to understand. One behavior set the direction of the market, and the other behavior do not set the direction of the market. Other behaviors just continue with the previous previous trend. Okay, so in longer term we are looking big move to the upside on dollar index, but for short term we are bearish. For medium term and short term we are bearish on dollar index. Yeah, so this is for short term structure. If you guys remember that we were tracking this pattern since very long when it was forming. Yeah, so it completed here at this place and broken out to the upside. Yeah, and form this move, completed this wave. Okay, so when we analyze this specific part, when we look at this specific part, we understand that this is not a way to continue to the upside. Yeah, this is a corrective move. Okay, this is a corrective behavior. Okay, which give us sense of direction that price not gonna go into that direction, price gonna go into that directions. Okay, so impulse set the direction, correction do not set the direction of the trend of the market. Okay, correction continue with the previous trend. So here we can see over there impulse form. We were anticipating this move, if you guys remember that. Yeah, last week in last meeting. Okay, so we can see over there broken down that corrective move with impulse to the downside. Yeah, and started to form a trend continuation pattern. Okay, and that trend continuation pattern, if you guys remember that, can come up to the point where we can see impulse generated itself. All right, and anyone else getting problem? Yeah, try to reconnect again. All right, so we are looking for this move. Okay, now this move is for medium term. Yeah, for medium term. So this move gonna be for medium term. For longer term or for a couple of weeks, this is the move. Okay, and we're gonna watch price action once price gonna test the previous low, either going to reverse or going to test the trend here at this place. Okay, so those who sold based on indication at this place, they did well. They need to stay within into that trade by moving on break even. Now we are looking for this move, so this move is for medium term. Yeah, so if you are looking for short term, you need to look on lower time frame. Okay, so if you look at the lower time frame, you can identify this corrective pattern. Okay, and this trend continuation pattern can break to the upside. Remember, correction do not set the direction of the trend. Impulse set the direction of the trend. Okay, so impulse, continuation pattern, impulse, another trend continuation pattern. So by identifying these two behaviors, you can get the sense of direction. Yeah, so sense of direction is this. Okay, so price is moving with impulse to the upside. So for short term, if you are looking for short term, you can look for upside for short term. Yeah, you can look for buy, and then you can look for medium term to the downside up to the previous low. Okay, we can see over there impulse is over there. So for short term, you can look for upside on lower time frame. Okay, but that trade has you know not a good risk reward ratio, you can say that. Yeah, that's risk reward ratio. So good risk reward ratio is going to be to the downside, to this direction. Good risk reward ratio. Now we are looking, the first entry was based on the indication, and the next entry was based on the impulse, and the next entry now you are looking for based on trend continuation pattern. Yeah, so we can see trend continuation pattern is forming over there. So further downside is possible for medium term. Yeah, so we're going to watch for the price action at the previous low, either it is going to continue or what. Okay, if you remember that last time I have shown you the pattern. Yeah, the pattern was forming over there by giving you example on this pair. Okay, we have seen that this pattern here on Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar. Okay, so this pattern formed over there, quite similar like this pattern. Okay, you guys can see that formed and broken out here correctively. Okay, this correction wasn't giving you an indication that it is going to continue. Okay, it was showing this move. Okay, so we were looking this move when price was here. If you guys remember that we were talking about that, yeah. So we got this move and then we were looking upside at the bottom. Okay, now we are looking for completion of this move, and once price gonna hit the bottom, we will watch either it is going to break down or going to reverse. All right, so this move we are looking for a dollar index. Okay, this move we are looking for dollar index, this move, and once price gonna hit the bottom, then we will look for this move. Once pattern gonna complete at the bottom. All right, so medium term is to the downside and longer term trade gonna be for the upside bullish, and for short term you can look for trade on lower time frame, 15 minutes. You can see over there trend continuation pattern forming, and you can buy for short term to the upside, but risk reward ratio is not good enough over there. Okay, so you need to keep in your mind. So the best place to buy is at the lower trend line rather than breakout. Okay, so don't buy the breakout, buy close to the trend line if price come close to the correctively. Okay, if price come close to that trend line aggressively, there is no buy setup. Okay, so we are looking for medium term breakdown, so you need to remember that thing is in your mind as well. So for short term, if price come correctively, try to buy here at this place. Okay, in case price, if you buy on breakout and price do not continue with the trend to the upside, okay, then your risk gonna be high. You cannot use your stop loss somewhere here within these ranges. If you are going to buy, at least your stop loss gonna be behind the pattern, okay, which is little bit risky. Okay, something like this. So if you will buy here, if price come close to the trend line correctively, forming some corrective candles here at this trend line, and if you buy at this place, then your risk reward ratio gonna be good enough to take that trade for short term. Okay, and you can manage your stop loss well as we compare to the breakout. All right, so better to buy as much low as you can so that you can manage your risk. Okay, so short term to the upside, medium term we are looking break down that flag to the downside, and longer term when price gonna hit the trend line or previous low, again we're gonna look for upside. Okay, so upside is limited at the moment from this price behavior. Okay, upside is limited. We are not looking continuation at the moment, although it is possible, because in longer run we are looking for upside. Okay, but this is less likely because we can see over there it is rising correctively, falling aggressively. So this behavior set the trend. This behavior do not set the trend. Okay, this is corrective behavior, this is impulsive behavior. So the sense of direction is this. Okay, all right, so let's move on to the next. Okay, so if you guys remember that we were tracking this pair since very long, we were looking bearish move when price was hitting the top. Let me bring back that idea so that you guys can understand. And we have spoken about this corrective move to the downside before when it was forming over there. Yeah, so we can see over there same pattern was forming here as well on dollar on euro USD. Yeah, the pattern which was forming on dollar index. Okay, so this price behavior do not set the direction of the trend. This price behavior set the direction of the trend, which way price gonna go. Okay, so this is the corrective uptrend. This corrective uptrend gonna break at some point. It can't go beyond these ranges. Yeah, these ranges, so it will have to break down at some point, and when this trend will break down, it will come close to the previous low. Okay, now that break gonna be into you can say that two, a two kind of breakout. One is corrective and one is aggressive. Aggressive gonna be something like this, and corrective gonna be something like this. Yeah, so this is the corrective breakout, corrective move. Okay, which was giving a sense of direction that it cannot continue to the downside, it cannot hit the previous low. It is very much possible that price gonna reverse back to the top again. Okay, and gonna test that place again. So for that, for longer term trade, again gonna be at the top. Okay, longer term trade gonna be again at the top to the downside, and medium term trade gonna be this, and short term trade gonna be to the downside, same like to the dollar index. Okay, so if you guys remember that we were looking break out of this pattern to the upside. Yeah, to the upside, but we were looking short term trade within these patterns. Okay, so let me bring back that short term patterns which was forming within this trend continuation pattern. Yeah, so you guys can trade on these patterns when you can identify these behavior of the price. Okay, so the first pattern was forming here at this place, if you guys remember that. Yeah, so some of you guys were looking upside based on this trend continuation pattern to the upside. Yeah, and if you remember that I asked you to guys, it can change at the previous high. Yeah, so be careful. So it changed, form another impulse and continue to the downside, formed another trend continuation pattern, continue to the downside. So these are the short-term trade, guys. These are the short-term trades. Continuation, 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 and little bit bigger trend continuation pattern, another continuation. Okay, something like this, another continuation, another continuation here, another continuation here. Yeah, so these are the short-term trade setup which you can get on your lower time frame by identifying these patterns. Okay, so when you identify these patterns, you're gonna get the sense of direction where price gonna go. Okay, so these corrective patterns no gonna set the direction of the trend to the other side. Yeah, so they're gonna give you an indication that price gonna continue with the previous trend. Okay, I'm gonna give you sense of direction, price gonna continue with the previous trend. Okay, so you can see over there. Yeah, okay, impulse, continuation, impulse, continuation, impulse, continuation, impulse, continuation, impulse, continuation. So these are the short-term trades. So when this impulse formed, we were looking to the upside. We were anticipating whenever price come close to the lower trend line, we were looking impulsive move which gonna change the direction of the trend. So impulse formed over there and continuation. Okay, so trend continuation pattern was forming over there. Here at this place, price lost momentum, did not continue. Okay, and formed another impulse. So again, short-term trade setup forming over there to the downside. Yeah, again started to form trend continuation pattern to the downside. So medium term trade, we are looking for upside. Okay, so it is quite similar like the dollar index. So impulse, 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 and the next gonna be short-term trade to the downside, yeah. And then we're gonna look for a bigger correction to the upside. Okay, impulse. This correction gonna complete itself here, and then we're gonna look for another impulse to the upside, yeah. Same like the dollar index, and USD CHF is also quite similar like that. Okay, the way I have explained that those pairs, this pair is quite similar like that. All right. So the pattern was forming across these three pairs. What was, was quite similar to each other. Okay, so we were anticipating breakdown of this corrective up move last week. Okay, so it is quite similar like the dollar index. Short term it can push to the upside, medium term gonna be to the downside, yeah. But in longer term we are looking for upside rather than continuation to the downside. Okay, so New Zealand dollar, I'm looking for continuation to the downside. Let's look at the previous idea first, then you guys can recall the past data, what was going over there. Okay, so price was forming this structure, yeah. We were looking for short at under this trend line, yeah. But we can see over there price extended its ranges, still staying into that structure, yes, extended its ranges, formed trend reversal pattern here at this place, and that trend reversal pattern broken down with impulse. So let me explain that what was going over there first, yeah, then I will let you know what you guys need to look for. Okay, so this is the reversal pattern which was forming here. We have explained that patterns many times, yeah, by showing others. Okay, so you guys can see, I think we have already update there, this update, yeah. So this pattern formed over there, this pattern formed over there, this pattern extended itself and came close to the somewhere here at this place, yeah. And we are looking to the downside. Now what we need to look for, what is the possibility for short term, medium term, and longer term where we can trade. Okay, let me bring back the clean chart first. We got the clean chart here. Okay, so when we look at the monthly, we can see over there this behavior is not a way to continue to the upside. Okay, all you guys can see over there, yeah. This is not a way to continue to the upside, yeah. So this behavior set the direction of the market. This behavior continue with the previous behavior or previous trend or previous impulsive move. Okay, so this is trend continuation pattern, quite similar like this. Okay, or quite similar like this. So the next direction of the market gonna be to the downside for longer run. So this is our longer term view. We are looking for downside. Whenever price gonna climb up, we will look for short. We are looking for entry based on risk taking entry based on this monthly chart, yeah. Whenever price climb up, we sell. Whenever price climb up, we sell. All right, so when we identify this pattern, we can see this pattern is a trend continuation pattern. This is not a trend reversal pattern. Okay, so whenever price climbing up, we are looking for downside. Whenever price climbing up, we are looking for downside, yeah. Now the next move we are looking for this. Okay, this is flag based on the monthly chart. Okay, so we are looking for this move. Okay, so this pattern was smaller as with compared to this one, yeah, was small as with compared to this one, but both patterns are same, or trend continuation pattern. So we are looking for this move to the downside. Now let's look at the lower time frame. What are the possibilities on lower time frame for short term? Okay, so we can see over there price is falling aggressively to the downside with strong impulses. Whenever price climb up, started to fall aggressively. Okay, if you guys remember that, we were anticipating this kind of behavior whenever price was coming close to the top. Okay, because we can see price is falling aggressively, rising correctively. So this behavior, price behavior, going to set the direction of the market, which way price going to go for longer run. So this whole move was corrective, wasn't aggressive to the upside. Okay, this move was corrective. So let's look at the this specific part. Okay, so we can see over there, there is something is going on there. We can see over there price for breaking down this corrective move and is forming sideways moves, yeah. Sideways moves means it is forming trend continuation patterns. Okay, so it is forming trend continuation pattern which is not completed yet. Okay, it may take a couple of more days to complete, then gonna continue to the previous trend. Okay, then gonna fall. So we need to give enough time to this pattern to complete itself, and then we gonna look for this move. Okay, and even breakdown of this corrective uptrend. So this is going to be medium term trade. Okay, and if breakdown, we're going to hold that trade for longer run to the downside, as I have explained by showing the bigger time frame. Okay, once price going to come close to this trend line, we will analyze our chart again, and then we will look for the either it is going to continue to the upside or not. Okay, if you guys remember that, when this move came, we were looking trend reversal pattern here. We were anticipating this move, yeah, but not anticipating up to that place. We were anticipating breakdown before that, but we didn't got that breakout. At least we didn't got that breakout at this point, but here we got that breakout. Okay, now we can see it is forming trend continuation pattern, yeah. So the medium term, this, and now we need to look at the short term trade. What kind of short term trade we can get on this daily trend continuation pattern which is emerging, which is not completed yet. Okay, so we can see price formed trend reversal pattern over there. Okay, so some of you guys were looking trend continuation based on these trend continuation patterns, if you guys remember that, yeah. Let me identify those first, then you can understand how a pattern can change itself. Okay, so some of you guys were looking sell breakout of these corrective moves, yeah. So some of you guys were looking breakout of these trend continuation pattern like this and like this, yeah. So these are the trend continuation pattern, but these trend continuation pattern was forming another pattern, and that pattern wasn't trend continuation to the downside. That is what you guys need to look for. Okay, so this pattern, the pattern I'm gonna draw, that pattern wasn't showing a continuation to the downside, yeah. That pattern was showing continuation to the upside. Okay, this pattern was showing continuation to the upside, a reversal. This pattern was showing a reversal to the upside. Okay, so the short-term trade we took, some of you guys took on this trend continuation pattern when this pattern was emerging, yeah. Some of you guys took this short-term trade. This short-term trade did not hit your target and started to rise, and we were anticipating medium-term trade to the upside, yeah. As we can see, price was forming trend reversal pattern and price can go into that direction. So price completed the trend reversal pattern. Now that trend reversal pattern forming another pattern on bigger time frame, on daily time frame, which is flat channel trend continuation pattern to the downside. So we need to give enough time to the market to complete that daily trend continuation pattern, yeah. And we need to figure it out where we can hold our medium term trade to the downside. Okay, so this trend reversal channel completed. Okay, if you guys remember that, breaking out this trend continuation pattern can test this bottom again, yeah. If price test this bottom, then price gonna form this flat channel, okay, this flat channel, and then we're gonna hold our medium term trade when price gonna hit this top again, gonna complete this flat channel which is forming on daily time frame. Okay, so then we're gonna look for medium term trade to the downside. All right, so now you guys need to look for medium term. You guys understand where you guys need to look for medium term trade. Okay, so medium term trade place when price gonna hit this top. So this is the place you guys need to look for to the downside. Okay, now you are, if you are looking for short term trade to the upside, you need to look for this breakout. This breakout little, you know, breakout aggressively, not corrective breakout. Okay, so this move, it is forming trend continuation pattern. You can identify this trend continuation pattern on lower time frame. It can fall back again to the previous low, yeah. So you need to look for this move, short term move to the upside. All right, so for short term you guys need to look for upside. So let's this short term, short term breakout, then look for upside, yes. So completion of this pattern, so somewhere here, buy somewhere here. So when you look at the lower time frame, you can see this is not a way to continue to the upside. It might break to the downside again. Okay, and once break down, then you can look for short-term buy at this place. Of course you can sell for this, same like the way I have explained on dollar index, yeah. So you can look for sell for short term to the downside, but risk reward ratio isn't good enough for this short term move. So better to watch price action at the previous low. If price come up to this place, then watch for the upside to completion of that daily trend continuation pattern. Okay, so price is forming daily trend continuation pattern. So you guys need to look for here at this place, at this place. All right, understand guys, where you need to look for longer term trade. Okay, this is the place you can guys need to look for. Okay, so quite similar like this pattern, but this pattern isn't flat channel, this pattern was triangle. Okay, so we are anticipating that price gonna come up to this place, and then we're gonna look for this move here at this place. All right, so let's move on to the next. Okay, so this is the structure which I'm looking for. Okay, this move, right, this move is for medium term completion of this pattern, this flat channel, and then we're gonna look for longer term to the downside. All right, so let's move on to the next. CAD CHF. Okay, CAD CHF. Okay, CAD CHF is forming the trend continuation pattern which we were anticipating another day, yeah. So we are looking for this move, this move. Okay, so we are looking for this move. So let me bring back the previous idea so that you guys can recall the previous pattern and previous price behavior, so that you can understand how price can change its structure. Okay, so this is the last update. We were looking sell at this place. Okay, we can see over there price respecting this place, yeah, and showing some nice price action to the downside. All right, now we can see over there price is forming this trend continuation pattern. Impulse at our reversal point. Now it is forming trend continuation pattern. Okay, now we are looking for another impulse to the downside. Okay, completion of this pattern. All right, completion of this pattern. We can see over there price is running within this channel. Okay, and the channel is quite similar like the previous one. If you guys remember that, the channel is forming quite similar like the previous one. We saw here this continuation pattern form. Some of you guys remember that we were looking sell here at this place. So again form the same pattern, sold. Again form same pattern, sold. You guys can see over there, yeah. So selling, and whenever price was coming close, we were looking to buy, selling, buying. Here at this place where price changed this pattern. Okay, this is the place where we were looking for another sell to the downside, but price changed the pattern and the structure. This pattern over at this place. Now forming another pattern here, and that pattern is quite similar like this, yeah. Okay, so we are looking this move. All right, and once price gonna hit this, we will watch price action over there. So this is the move which we are looking for medium term within that channel, and the longer term trade is this. Okay, so this is the longer term trade, quite similar like this. Remember, when price gonna fall, fall something like this. Within 2 weeks, you will see that price is testing the bottom. Okay, so pattern is quite similar like pound and dollar. So let's look at the lower time frame. We are looking for this move, and this move is for medium term, not for short term. Medium term up to these previous low. Okay, this is the medium term trade. Not gonna complete in this week. It will take couple of weeks to complete. Yeah, 1 or 2 weeks to complete. So those who are into this trade from the top, stay into that trade. You don't need to be worried. Okay, so it is forming trend continuation pattern. Okay, so it can climb up again. Okay, it can climb up again. All right, so you need to look for sell here at this place based on risk taking entry. Okay, and the breakout we are anticipating to the downside. We can see this is much bigger pattern as with compared to the previous trend continuation pattern. Yeah, so this was the trend continuation pattern. This is the much bigger trend continuation pattern as with compared to the previous one. So if price come close to the top again, those who are not in, sell based on risk taking entry. Okay, because we can see price respecting the reversal point. Okay, so the bigger structure is this. Longer term trade we are looking for is this. Okay, this is the longer term trade. Quite similar like these moves. Alright, now let's talk about the medium term, where the medium term trade gonna form. Okay, so last time in last meeting we were looking this short-term move, if you guys remember that, this short-term move, and when price was coming close to the previous low, we were looking medium-term trade to the upside. Yeah, so in last week price completed these two moves. Okay, medium term was looking to the upside, and whenever price gonna climb up to the top, we were looking to the downside. Yeah, so we still gonna use same technique. Whenever price gonna come close to the previous low somewhere here, we will look for medium term trade to the upside. Okay, so remember, price need to come close to price should come close to this trend line correctively, not aggressively. Okay, then we're gonna look for medium term to the upside, completion of this pattern. Okay, so then we're gonna look for short from the top. So this is the short term trade has gone. Yeah, so the place was there to short. I'm into this trade already. I showed it at the top. So I'm waiting for the price to come close to the previous low. Either it is going to break or not. If not, I will close and I will look for this medium term trade. And once price gonna hit the top again, I will look for a short. Okay, and that short gonna be come up to this. When price gonna come close to this point, I will watch price action either going to break or not. If break, then we'll hold that trade for the longer run. If not, then gonna look for medium term, yeah, to the upside. So let me bring back the New Zealand dollar. What kind of breakdown we are looking for here on this pair? Okay, so we are looking for this kind of breakout. Okay, this is the Australian dollar. Okay, so it is correctively pushing up. All right, so this is the New Zealand dollar. We are looking for this kind of breakdown, yeah, this kind of breakdown here at this place, impulsive breakdown. Okay, that impulsive breakdown will set the direction of the trend to the downside. Okay, this kind of impulse we are looking for, which gonna set the direction of the new trend to the downside. All right, and then we're gonna look for this pattern formation to the downside. So this trade is for longer term, longer run, not for short term. So short term trade, whenever price come close to this previous low, then look for medium term to the upside, yeah, to the upside. And once price gonna hit the top, sell for short term, yeah. That sell can turn into your longer term. Same like this, if you guys remember that when price was climbing to the upside, you were selling. Some of you guys were selling at the high. Okay, at this place. Although there was a trend continuation pattern here. So same like that. All right. So it is forming trend continuation pattern. We can see over there. It is forming trend continuation pattern. Okay, which can break down. So we are still looking for this move. I'm still looking for this move. The price gonna come up to this place, then I will look for upside for medium term. All right. Aussie Chief is also forming trend continuation pattern over there. If you guys remember that, it was forming trend reversal pattern on lower time frame, and that trend reversal pattern broken out to the upside, but still into trend continuation pattern. Okay, so let me look at the bigger structure first so that you guys can understand what we are looking for. We are looking for this move. Okay, if you guys remember that, price respecting the place which I was anticipating last week. Okay, some nice price action is over there around 77, 4 and 5 and 300 between these ranges. Yeah, so we are looking for downside. We are looking for this move. This is corrective move. We are looking for this move. We can see over there is nice impulse. Okay, completion of this pattern. So this is basically based on risk taking entry according to the weekly time frame. Okay, but we are digging out this pair on lower time frame for the best place to get into the market. Okay, so we're at the top according to the weekly time frame. We can see over there it is forming this channel, and channel is this kind of channel is also a trend reversal pattern. Yeah, it can come up to this place. We're gonna watch either going to go up or going to go down. In both cases, the longer term trade we are looking for is to the downside. Yeah, in longer run, this pair gonna fall. This pair not gonna rise to the upside. Okay, so whenever price gonna climb up, we are looking to sell rather than to the buy. You can buy for short term to the upside or for medium term. Okay, so we can see impulses over there, the impulse which we were anticipating when these trend continuation pattern was forming. Okay, short term trend was upside when these trend continuation pattern was forming. This was the short term move. Okay, this was the short term move. Now we can see over there impulse forming over there, and it is forming trend continuation pattern to the downside. Okay, on 4-hour time frame. So trend continuation pattern is quite similar like these trend continuation pattern. Yeah, so this is the trend continuation pattern, or this is the trend continuation pattern. This is the trend continuation pattern. So quite similar like these trend continuation pattern. It can further climb up, but gonna break to the downside. Yeah, very soon. So whenever price gonna climb up, we will look for sell. So now we have reason to sell. Before that, we haven't got the reason to sell at the on these ranges. We were looking to sell based on indications, and that is risky because there is no confirmation or there is no indication that price is going to reverse just based on the information we had by applying our structure pattern and other information. So there is the information. This is the information. Now we can rely that someone is trying to push price to the downside, right? So this trend reversal pattern formed over there. Yeah, so there was a trend continuation pattern. This trend continuation pattern broken down, did not continue because it was forming against the indication. Yeah, and it is breakout. Okay, now it can form flat channel as well. Currently it is forming flag. All right, so it can form flat channel. All right, so you guys need to be patient. Don't need to be get frustrated at what's going on over there. So it can form this pattern. Okay, so be patient. In longer run, price gonna go to the downside. Don't need to be worried about that. Okay, so Uziyan, if you guys remember that we were looking this kind of structure last week. Okay, this kind of move we were looking for. Okay, when price was there, we were looking for this move. All right, so we didn't got that move. We got move here at this place. Okay, if you remember that, I asked you guys, if price do not come form an impulse here, then it will further climb up, and then we're gonna look for another impulse from the top. Okay, so this impulse is invalidated, but there is strong divergence. Based on that information, we are looking still to the downside rather than continuation to the upside. Okay, so form new impulse over there, formed another impulse. Okay, and we are looking completion of that move at this place. Okay, so it is very much possible that price gonna break down. I'm gonna test this low. All right, gonna form this pattern. Right, so we are looking for this move. So this is the move we were looking from the top is for longer term to the downside. Yeah, so let's look at the short term. What kind of short term trade we have? We have short term trade to the downside up to this trend line. We all guys can see that there is trend continuation pattern forming, and that trend continuation pattern can break to the downside. Yeah, so the previous trend continuation pattern was forming here at this place. Yeah, and that trend continuation pattern broken down. This was the trend continuation pattern. Before that, this was the trend continuation pattern. Now it is forming somewhere here, this trend continuation pattern. We are looking for this trade. All right, so it is much bigger as we compare to the previous one. Yeah, all right, so the previous one was this. Yeah, the previous one was this. Okay, so now you guys can see over there where price is going after forming these pattern, where price is going. Sense of direction, it is going to give you a sense of direction. Okay, as long as price will stay above this trend continuation pattern, you can use your risk taking technique. Okay, you can use your risk taking technique, and once breakdown clearly, you can join based on your breakout. Okay, but I will suggest you to look for based on risk taking entry rather than breakout, so that you can get good risk reward ratio as compared to the breakout. So short-term trade is to downside completion of this pattern, and it can further fall up to this previous low or even beyond that previous low. Okay, New Zealand CHF. So we can see over there the move we were anticipating has already completed. We were looking for sell here, completed almost 50%. No, there is 50% potential left within this move. Now you guys need to look for continuation, although it is forming trend continuation pattern over there. Yeah, but that trend but selling based on that trend continuation pattern is not a good idea. Okay, those who are into this trade, you need to stay within that trade. Okay, so medium term potential still is there. Okay, but if you are looking to get into this trade again, then you need to wait at least price to change the pattern formation, then you need to look for sell. Okay, although it is forming trend continuation pattern, if you will sell here, then the risk reward ratio is not good enough. Okay, and probabilities are not good enough. All right, so you need to look for change in pattern. How you guys need to look for change in pattern? You can see over there, this is the ABC move or flag, yeah, completed, broken down. Okay. Now this flag can turn into expanding triangle. You need to look for that. If that triangle completed, then it's going to complete at this place. Yeah, and this is the place to look for sell again. All right, so this is not a good technique to sell within the pattern, because price is already running within this pattern. Yeah, within this pattern. All right, so you are looking for this move. Price already running within this pattern, already moved 50% of the move which we were looking for. Yeah, so we were looking for this move. Yeah, we can see over there almost 50% move has gone. All right, so if you will look here at this place or the breakout, then the probability gonna be less to continue to the downside. Yeah, it can change its formation, can rise again at the top, gonna form expanding triangle, then again price gonna come close to the top, again we're gonna look for sell. Okay, so those who are into this trade, you need to stay into that trade rather than closing your trade. Yeah, okay, so it can break down. If you will see that it is not going to break down, then you can close and you can look for upside, for short-term upside, and then gonna look for downside. Yeah, okay, so what kind of patterns you guys need to look for when price come close to the price section point? Okay, form trend continuation pattern, which we were anticipating. We got that trend continuation pattern over there, so we were looking sell when price was testing this place. Okay, we got that breakout. Now price is testing this place. Now it can change its formation if it is not going to continue. So that is the place you guys need to look for. Again, sell if change the pattern formation. Okay, so this is how you guys need to look for on this pair. All right. Euro CAD is quite similar like CAD CHF. Aussie CAD. Aussie CAD, there is just divergence. Breakout isn't there. Yeah, if you guys remember that, we were looking the reversal. Okay, so we were looking that reversal. There was trend continuation pattern. That trend continuation pattern broken down but did not continue, took small profit. But again, it is forming trend continuation pattern. Yeah, so this was the trend continuation pattern. Alright, so that was the trend continuation pattern. It was forming that trend continuation pattern. I think that's New Zealand CHF. Okay, CHF, yeah. So I'm looking, yeah, here I got that. From that trend continuation pattern, but did not continue. Breaking down and forming another trend continuation pattern here. Okay, so where you need to look for sell, there is no sell within these ranges at the moment. Okay, because we can see over there the momentum to the downside isn't strong, impulses are not strong. Okay, so the place you guys need to look for sell, you need to look for based on indications. Okay, based on indication. All right, so look for sell as much close as to the top rather than selling here at this place. Only sell gonna be valid once price gonna leave this corrective structure aggressively with strong candle. Okay, then price gonna then you need to look for sell. There is no sell at the moment. Okay, so you can look for sell based on indication once price gonna come close to the upper channel line. Okay, here at least at this place. You're gonna form new high, and then you need to look for entry based on indications. Okay, because this is the trend reversal pattern. All right, so let's wait for the completion of this pattern, then we will look for sell based on indication at the top once price gonna complete that pattern. We can see over there impulse is there, yeah, and strong divergence. Okay, so we got the Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar. Okay, so there is trade setup is forming. Okay, let me bring back that pair. There is trade setup forming, guys. So how you guys need to look, this pair for trade setup. There are two possibilities. Now we are at the reversal point. We can see prices at the reversal point. Yeah, we are at reversal point. Now price can break out or can reverse. It is very much possible that price gonna reverse, no gonna break out. Okay, because we have seen same kind of price behavior at previous places. Yeah, when these impulses was forming. Yeah, so again we can see it is forming another impulse. Now you need to use two techniques. How you guys need to look for breakout or for reversal. Yeah, if breakout comes, then you're gonna look for this medium term trade. If breakout no gonna come, then you're gonna look for this trade. Okay, for breakout, how you guys need to look for, Okay, we can see over there impulse is very strong, yeah, and flat channel is forming. Okay, and flat channel is forming. Okay, so if you are looking to buy here somewhere here based on this breakout, then that's not a good technique to buy based on this breakout. Okay, because we have the reversal point over there, yeah, and price can reverse from this place. Okay, in that case your risk reward ratio, or you haven't got enough time to manage your trade if you will buy based on this breakout. Okay, you may use your stop loss somewhere here. If price not gonna continue that breakout, then gonna fall back. Okay, and then you're gonna end up with losing trade. So where is the best place to buy for that breakout? As much low as you can here at this place. Okay, or even close to this trend line. If price come close to this trend line correctively, then buy, use your stop loss just behind and wait for that breakout. If that breakout come, you need to stay into that trade for medium term trade on the upside, yeah? Okay, and if breakout do not come, close your trade with small profit and then look for downside, yeah? If price hold that place. Right, this is how you need to look for. So don't look for breakout here somewhere here. You're gonna end up with losing trade because we are at reversal point. It can reverse to the downside again. So best place to buy as much low as you can. Okay, this is the trend continuation pattern. Watch for buy here and then look for continuation breakout. All right, as I have explained, there was a trend continuation pattern forming. As I have explained that pattern, I think this is the, yeah, this pattern was forming. Okay, so I was asking you to guys look for buy here rather than breakout here. Okay, if anyone bought breakout here, they only got this much potential. Okay, and that trade turned into losing trade if you did not close that trade on break even or in profit. Okay, so the best place to buy is at the lower trend line, this place, so that you can manage your stop loss, your risk. All right, and your risk reward ratio also gonna good. At least you're gonna get small trade, small profit up to this place. Okay, so we're at reversal point. We can see impulse is very strong. Okay, so this is the medium term trade you guys need to look for. Okay, so if you are looking for short term, go to your lower time frame. You can see over there prices running within these ranges, yeah, and these ranges are sideways or forming flat channel, yeah, these ranges are sideways forming flat channel. You can look for sell here, okay, up to this place for short term, and once price gonna come close to this place, you can look for breakout to the upside, yeah. Makes sense, yeah. USD CAD, nothing is there. Okay, so we will watch this place, okay, previous low for upside, so that we can manage our risk reward ratio. We will buy at low, so we are anticipating this move since couple of days. USD yen, okay, so we have completed the move we were looking for. Let me bring back the idea. The idea was somewhere here I posted, yeah. Okay, so price completed this move. Okay, so why I'm showing these arrows means that in longer run the trend is upside. The longer trade we are looking for to the upside, yeah, but the probability of these moves is less as with compared to this move, yeah. So this move is highly likely gonna complete. All right, for short term. Then we're gonna look for upside. Okay, so this move completed at the bottom at this place. Then we were looking for upside, and price formed a trend reversal channel that just extended its ranges and then completed this move, the move we were anticipating. Okay, so the probability of this move is more as with than this, as with compared to this. Yeah, because we can see price is forming this pattern. Okay, and price running within this pattern. So this pattern is quite similar like Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, which I have shown you guys. This pattern is quite similar like that pattern. Okay, so one more move down is very much possible, was possible. It is almost here at this place. Okay, and forming trend continuation pattern. We are looking for completion of this place. Then we're gonna look for again same in the same way. Yeah, here at this pair. Yeah, completing. Okay, so some of you guys were asking that how you guys need to sell, how you need to look for sell when price come close to the reversal point. Yeah, so you guys can see price was hitting this place and impulses generating trend continuation, trend continuation, trend continuation. So this is really easy to look for, guys. There is no complexity. So if you can identify trend continuation pattern, you can look for continuation. Okay, you can look for continuation. Okay, so all these were trend continuation pattern. Here we can see price is not rising aggressively to the upside. What does that mean? That means it is not going to set the direction of the trend. It is going to continue with the previous trend. That is the reason we are looking for a completion of this move to the downside. Yeah, so this is forming trend continuation pattern. Okay, so it can come up to this place or at least at the previous low. Then we will hold our longer term trade to the upside. Okay, for short term trade is to the downside. Yeah, completion of this channel. All right, so same like Australian dollar and CAD yen is forming trend continuation pattern. Watch for breakout, and if you don't want to sell based on breakout, then watch for risk taking place. Okay, so risk taking place means you guys need to look at your indication, what they are saying at this place. They are not saying that this move gonna complete. Okay, they are not saying that this move gonna complete. At the moment this pattern is forming against the indications. Okay, when your indications gonna be favorable, then you will see that it is going to break down. Okay, so you need to look at your indications for a risk taking entry rather than breakout. So let's indications give you an indications that it is going to break down. Then look for sell based on risk taking technique. Okay, so I have posted that idea on TV. Okay, let me bring back that idea. Here, this one. Okay, so trend continuation. So this is the breakout. If you guys don't know what is the breakout, you can see this is the breakout, clear candle when violating the corrective structure. So when clear candle gonna form over there, you can join that candle. Okay, you can join that candle. How you gonna join? You need to look at your lower time frame. Okay, so you need to look at your lower time frame so that you can join that breakout. So you can read the momentum on your lower time frame rather than sticking to the bigger time frame, rather than sticking to the daily 4 hour or 1 hour time frame that you only gonna sell when that breakout gonna come. You can read the momentum on lower time frame. Let's look at the CAD yen. CAD yen is quite similar like that. Okay, trend continuation pattern broken down. All right, so nothing is new over there. So CAD yen is quite similar like the Australian dollar. Okay, If you guys remember that, we were looking for these moves. Okay, we were looking for sell when this move was completing over there, something like this. Okay, we got that move. We were looking for sell here, and when price completed this move, we were looking for, looking for this move to the upside when price formed new ranges. Yeah, we were looking for this move, then we were looking for breakdown of this move, and then we were looking for continuation of this trend continuation pattern to the downside, then we were looking for this trend reversal pattern to the upside. Yeah, and once that move completed itself, okay, when that move completed itself, formed a trend reversal pattern over there, we were looking for downside. Okay, we were looking for downside. Some of some of you guys share this trend reversal pattern into the group. Okay, those who shared, they know. Okay, they know this reversal over there, and those who are asking for the reversal, they know this pattern. Okay, and those who are looking for sell, they know this pattern when price was here at this place. Okay, and they also remember when this move completed itself. Okay, and they also remember that when this trend continuation pattern forming, we were looking for this move. Okay, so when this trend continuation pattern was forming, we were looking for this move. Alright, so now we can see over there again, it is forming trend continuation pattern. We are looking for completion of this move. Okay, this whole move. So it is not big difference over there. Okay, so we can see price did not break up the place I was anticipating last week. Okay, this place I was anticipating that price not gonna break out this place and gonna fall. Okay, so at the moment there is no trade setup, no for short term, no for medium term or longer term. Yeah, price within these ranges. I'm not looking for buy here at this place, this pair. Yeah. Okay, so it is about to complete this move, right? Although this move is corrective, okay, but it can turn into aggressive to the downside. All right, so only buy or sell gonna come close to the lower trend line or upper trend line for good risk reward ratio, but buying selling within these small ranges not gonna give you good risk reward ratio. Okay, so it is still forming trend continuation pattern. This pattern broken down, still forming trend continuation pattern. Yeah, so it can further break down. Okay, so we'll update about that. New Zealand pound yen and pound pairs. Okay, so pound and pound and USD dollar. Okay, so if you guys remember that, this is the pattern which I'm looking for. We can see over there bearish move isn't strong enough, which gonna continue to the downside. Yeah, bearish move isn't strong over there. Impulse, another impulse, another impulse, and another impulse. Okay, and other impulse is very much possible. Another impulse is very much possible. All right, so completion of this pattern is very much possible. Then we're gonna look for downside at this place, because you guys can see that this is trend continuation pattern forming. Okay, we are looking this medium term trade. Last time when I updated this chart, let me bring back that chart first here. Okay, so we were looking for price action at this trend line, if you guys remember that. Yeah, we were looking price action at this trend line. We got nice price action, we got impulsive move over there. Okay, and price completed this channel, this trend continuation pattern to the upside. Okay, we can see order price respecting that trend line. Yeah, so we were looking price action here at this place, reversal from this place to the upside. We got the reversal, we didn't got the breakout. Price stopped at the upper trend line. Okay, we can see price is running into this channel. Okay, price completing this channel. And in yesterday meeting, if you guys remember that, I was looking for this, I think on Friday meeting, yeah, I was looking for this short-term move within that pattern, and we got that short-term move, and then we were looking for upside. Okay, so we're looking for this short-term move, on that day. Yeah? Okay, so is there buy setup? There is buy setup, okay, but not at the moment, not at the moment. So the best place to buy as much low as you can rather than looking for breakout. If you will look for breakout at this place, you're gonna end up with losing trade, or even not gonna get good risk reward ratio. Yes, I take, yeah, I do take those trades. Yes, Jonas, I do take, yeah. So if you are looking to buy a breakout somewhere here, you're gonna end up with losing trade. Don't do that. Only look for buy when price come close to the lower trend line and give you a nice price action. Then look for upside. Okay, so what you can do in that case, you can manage your risk reward ratio. Okay, what you need to do, you need to understand that price no gonna break out, price is going to reverse. Okay, when these candles were forming, we were looking this kind of price behavior, and if you're gonna buy breakout somewhere here or somewhere here, you can end up with losing trade. Okay, so that is not a place to look for buy. So only look for buy as much low as you can so that you can manage your risk reward ratio. Okay, so we were looking for buy here at this place. When price came close to this trend line, we were anticipating this impulse. Okay, so don't look for buy at this breakout. There is no buy setup at this breakout. Okay, you're gonna end up with losing trade, or if you're not gonna get up not gonna end up with losing trade, then you're gonna end up with bad risk reward ratio. Risk reward ratio not gonna good enough. Okay, so what it can do, it can change its formation from the bottom. It is very much possible that it is not gonna hit this trend line and gonna stay at this trend line. Okay, and gonna form something like falling wedge, and then gonna break out on the upside. Okay, so wait for the price to come close to the lower trend line, then look for buy. There is no buy breakout or something like that, you're gonna end up with losing trade. Don't do that. Only buy as much low as you can so that you can manage your risk reward ratio. So understand the ranges, understand the price ranges, understand the pattern. What pattern is there? What are the ranges? So you only can see those ranges by drawing trend line. You only can identify those patterns by drawing your trend line. Okay, indications not gonna help you all the time. Alright, so you can identify by drawing these trend line what price is going to do. You can identify patterns. You all guys can see that price formed an impulse, then formed a trend reversal channel, broken down, formed a trend continuation pattern, broken down, formed trend continuation pattern, broken down, started to rise with strong impulse, but lost momentum here, formed, fall back with aggressive move, did not break out, did not continue, and was forming another trend continuation pattern to the downside, did not broken down, change its formation, but still you can see over there price within these ranges. Okay, and you can get the sense of direction where price gonna go, and you can understand where is the place to buy or sell. Okay, so these are the places to sell. These are the places to sell. There is another sell at this place. Okay, so you can understand by drawing your structure, by identifying neutral on pound Aussie dollar, neutral on New Zealand chief. Okay, last time we were looking this pattern, we were anticipating that move when price was here at this place for short term. So short term move came, we were looking for this pattern. Some of you guys got that trade for short term, and then we were looking for sell. Okay, this is the move which we were looking for sell at this place. Okay, and when price started to rise correctively, I asked you guys into the group that no gonna hit that place. Price no gonna hit that place. It can break down very soon and broken down very soon. Yeah. So at the moment there is no buy setup. Okay. At the moment there is no buy setup for short term or medium term and for longer term. Okay. So we are still bearish on this. We are not looking for changing trend or reversal on almost on all pound pairs. We are looking for a big move to the downside. One final big move. Okay, so if you guys remember that last week I asked you to look for this place. Look for this place. Price gonna change the pattern formation from this place. Okay, so we were looking for this pattern before that. Okay, so you remember that price was running within these ranges. Within these ranges, yeah. Okay, but here at this place price did not complete this move and change the formation, change the pattern formation. The first pattern was forming was descending channel. Okay, that descending channel changed its formation and ending up with triangle. Okay, or falling wedge, and that falling wedge is trend continuation pattern to the upside. Yeah, so this place is to look for upside, short-term upside. Then we're gonna watch for this place. Okay, so completion of that flat channel, if price break above, we will look for buy, but we are short, we are bearish on pound pairs. All right, so completion of this pattern. All right, if breakout comes, then we are looking for completion of this flat channel. All right, this move, as long as price will stay under this trend line, we are looking for completion of this pattern. Okay, whenever price come close to the upper trend line, we're going to watch for the breakout, either going to break out or not. So risk reward ratio isn't good enough if you are trading within these corrective ranges. Okay, but probabilities are high. Yeah? You can sell for short term within this pattern by placing your stop loss here, and even can buy from here. Okay, so if you are looking to buy buy the breakout, then don't buy at this place. Don't buy at this place. Buy at this place. If you are looking for buy to the upside, buy at this place so that you can manage your risk reward ratio. If you're not gonna break, close your trade, or even end up with break even. Okay, so New Zealand, pound and New Zealand hasn't changed enough. I'm still looking for this move. This move. I'm still looking for this move. Same like that pattern. Yeah, same like pound CAD pattern. Completion of this trend reversal channel. Okay, so short medium term within that channel. All right, this move. Okay guys, I think enough for it today, because you guys had tired. Yeah, I think we have gone through most all pairs. Yeah, any question? Any questions, guys? All is well, yeah? Yeah, that's great. Thank you very much. Okay guys, Okay, guys, thank you very much for being with me for today. Enough for today, yeah.